Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Versatile Gaming, back at you with another video. And I'm gonna have to apologize because I was recording this video, but I realized my audio wasn't recording, and I have no idea why. So I'm gonna have to provide a recording over the video while watching it. So I apologize for that. Usually I love to do live comms because it provides me with my real time reactions and how I feel when I'm actually playing the game. So I apologize for that. But I'm just gonna talk about the game. Obviously, I'm gonna talk about the gameplay and what's happening. I'm gonna talk about the game. So basically, I've been playing Absolver for about 2 days now. I just got it the other day, and I can say wholeheartedly that this game is amazing. Like, this game costs only $30. Let me know. This game costs only $30, and I want you to let me know from what y'all seen so far in the gameplay. Is it worth $30? Because I personally think that this game is definitely worth $30. It's well worth $30 for the amount of content that you can have in this game. It should cost at least $40 to $50. I wouldn't say a $60 game, but 40 to 50. I think that's a good amount for this game. As you can see, from the last gameplay, I went a little bit farther. I've been practicing a lot more against NPCs. I haven't defeated any bosses or any marked ones, but I definitely have been progressing in the game so far and leveling up my character. I'm level, I think, about 12 in this gameplay, 12 or 13 or maybe even 11. But so right now I'm hunting for the marked ones because I know where they're all at, most of them at least, and I know where one of the bosses is at, but I don't know where all of them are at. I don't even know where some of them are. And I thought that was an NPC right now. But you can see Lamrin, the fourth marked one on all the maps. And I'm not gonna lie to you, fighting this marked one, super difficult, especially with the NPCs that they have, because usually they have high tier NPC absolvers that can really give you the works. And as you can see right now, I am absolutely getting the works right now. As you can see, ooh. I'm not gonna lie to you, the NPCs in this game, they're so good. Like Dark Souls, if any of y'all play Dark Souls, when you get to a high level, you'll see how much more better the NPCs get. As you can see, I smoked the first guy, but this guy right here was an absolute beast. I don't know, especially that move Absorb, where you still take some damage, but you get to power through the move and you get to absorb it and continue even after they hit you. That's a very good move. And I forgot which fighting style that's for, but I run Windfall, and that's more for avoiding and dodging moves. So they focus on more of a quicker dex build when you use a Windfall. So I can move around. I could definitely dodge a lot of moves, but I can't really I can't really absorb anything, and I don't have that much power behind all my punches. But I could definitely get my moves out super fast, which lets me fight. Oh, as you can see, I had a lot of lag right there. I apologize for that. This gameplay, I lagged. I don't know why I lagged a lot, even though nobody in my house is using internet. I use my Ethernet cable for my Xbox, but I don't use it for my PS4. So I lag sometimes, but most of the time I don't really lag. But as you can see, fighting one guy right there, I was really destroying him. But that Absolver, that apprentice that they have right there, that one is, I don't know, they were just a beast. Look at that, giving me the works right now. And what I like about this game is that everything that you do in this game, unlike For Honor, takes stamina. So you can't just barrage people with attacks, or constantly dodge, because you'll eventually run out of stamina. In For Honor, what I didn't like is, even though you were wearing a lot of armor, even though you dodged, it took no stamina. So people were able to dodge without taking any risk for it. Without having to run out of stamina, unless you rolled away, unless you did an extra move or something like that. That's the only way it took stamina. But most of the time, you didn't take stamina for even dodging in For Honor, which I didn't like, because Peacekeepers and other classes that are really lightweight, they mostly just dodged all the time and then did parries or did counter attacks. But as you can see, like I decided on a new tactic. As soon as I saw that Lamrin was standing more out towards the exit, I decided to put him away from his other two apprentices so I could fight him more easily. Which is a very good tactic I think that you all should do if you're more of a less experienced player like I am, obviously. I just got the game 2 days ago. So I'm less experienced, but what you want to do is pull them away from their apprentices to better fight them. Unless they have really weak apprentices, then you can just beat them all up. So, as you can see, the NPC, look, you see the way that they dodge, the way that they react to all your movements. As you can see, I was putting on assault, but I saw that I was getting too close to the other NPCs, so I had to back away a little bit. As you can see, I'm giving him the extra works. Hit, then I back away. Hit, then I back away. But as you can see right here, I have the advantage on health and on moves. Oh, I dodged that move. Oh, he dodged me again. Oh my goodness. You see the movement, just the battle experience that the NPCs have depending on their level. Like you could see that, you could tell that this guy's a marksman because he's an absolute beast. But I took him down right there, and as you can see, I gained the move called Shockwave. Very good. This Shockwave and Gravity are two, when I say amazing moves, that they could just decide the factor of the battle. Gravity is basically where, and that was a healing move right there that I did right on the D-pad, but like I was saying before, Shockwave pushes every enemy away from you, and Gravity brings them down, which stuns them and makes them move slower for a short period of time. Do you know how good that is? That could decide a battle. But basically what I'm doing here is I'm exploring more of the arena so I can see if I can find another marked one, or see if I can find the Bridge Guardian. Not the Bridge Guardian, the Door Guardian. Door Guardians are what you saw in the first part, where I had to defeat them in order to even get through the doors that lead into more of the world. And I don't know if this game, like, once you defeat the other Door Guardian, you get more into the world, or that's waiting later on in the DLC, but as you can see, like, when I walked over that thing in the bottom right hand of the corner, you once you pass by that, it saves the game automatically for you, because this is an online game. Like, you're always online, so you're always gonna be meeting other people, experiencing other people on a constant basis. Like, I'm in a school right now, and I just got into that school yesterday when I was walking around practicing, and they gave me a new fighting deck. That's why, as you can see from the first part of this gameplay that I produced, and the second part, I have more fighting moves and more chain moves that I can link together. Because I was defeating, I was fighting against some dude, and he messaged me, and he was like, "Oh, if you want, you can join my school, and you could get a new fighting deck." And I was like, "That actually sounds really interesting. I think I might actually take you up on that offer." So I definitely took him up on it, and I joined his school. But right there, what you can see on that podium is the map, and that tells you how many marked ones are left, and how many you need to defeat. And the red ones are the bosses, the yellow ones are marked ones, and the one by the door, the one that you saw by the little door, I guess you could call it like a pentagon or triangle. I don't even know what it was. That's the yellow marker standing beside that door. He's the door guardian. So right here, I'm searching for the second marked one, which I found the other day, but I didn't want to battle him because I was too low level, and I didn't want to battle him before I got into the gameplay. But as you can see, I'm just going to keep on traveling and find other people to defeat. This guy right here. And I didn't, sometimes you don't even see the NPCs. Like, that guy, he was just hiding in the corner. Like, where was he standing at? But these guys that you see, it's pretty easy. Like, this guy on the behind me, he just takes a few hits to kill him. But he's pretty good, because even though he takes a few hits, he's definitely, you could tell, he's a lot faster than the other guy. So you definitely gotta pick and choose who you defeat first. That little guy, I need to defeat him first, because he could take a lot less damage than this guy, but he's way faster, so he could put a couple of hits on me without even realizing it. Next thing I know, the big other guy who puts more damage, he could defeat me easily. So right here, I'm just going to the second area of this part of the map, so I can go and defeat the marked one. And this marked one, let me know, I'm gonna tell you right now, he's a beast. The other marked one, he used the sword, so once you take away the sword, he wasn't as good in hand-to-hand combat. But the thing about this marked one, He's an absolute beast at hand-to-hand combat, and he has a second guy who helps him, who's also considered a marked one. So do you know what, like, you obviously you don't know what that means if you don't play the game, but two marked ones fighting them at the same time, that's suicide. But luckily, you're gonna see right here on how the way I defeated him. So I'm gonna let myself just walk up there real quick, and then I'll start talking about it. So I had to stop right here to pick up the sword real quick, and then I stopped at this podium. I guess I don't even know what's called, altar. It's called the altar, to regain my health real quick. Picked up right back the sword because I knew that I had to get the sword to take on this next guy because, like I said, he's an absolute beast. So look at that. There's a 2-on-1, and he already took out one guy, and there's two different versions. I think they're twins of the same guy. He's the second mark one. His name is Angrel. I think that's how you pronounce it. My bad if I botched that. But look at that. He's an absolute beast in hand-to-hand combat. Look at he moves his hands so you don't really know how to track his movements. And he also has the absorb technique, which, like I said before, that technique is super annoying. Yeah, he would have beat me if these other guys didn't help me out. And I gave him the final blow for the right kick, and I beat that dude. As you can see, I'm missing 1, 2, 3 marked ones. I don't know if they're all marked ones, but I'm missing like about 3 marked ones and 2 bosses, and then 1 door guardian. So I definitely just walked around, see if I could find any more marked ones. Came over here. I don't know if I don't think that was a good idea to try to face off against these guys with such low health, but I did it anyways. And I did, like I said, that third person came out of nowhere. I thought there was only 2 people. He literally came out of the left field. You gotta always check out your surroundings. Make sure you gauge the situation properly before you try to go into the next battle. As you can see, he picked up my sword, and I was scared. Like, I didn't want to have to face off against a sword person while trying to fight the other person. So I stayed low, so it'd be harder to hit me. While I defeated this other guy, he took so many hits. That absorb move is pretty freaking good, man. But you still take damage even though you do it, or you just absorb the attack, so you'll be able to counter attack without having to worry about them attacking again, because they're already in the middle of another move, like while you're absorbing it. But this person, I ended up breaking the sword, ended up beating them. I was actually pretty hyped when that happened. I was panting because I did not want to die right there. I picked up some prospect gloves, but those aren't too good. They're really whatever. So, and I fought off against this other guy. Luckily, he was the only one, but he did pick up a sword out of nowhere. One thing about the NPCs in this game is that they go for swords immediately. Like, there's a sword around, they'll walk for it immediately. As you can see, he went, instead of like trying to get another move on me, he ended up going to pick up the sword, and his stamina broke me, and then bang, I ended up defeating him. And I picked up the sword myself, and then I kept on going. And those are the only marked ones so far that I know where they're at. All the other ones are complete mystery to me. I have no idea where all the other marked ones are at. And then right here, you're about to see, like, it really blew my mind what happened next. Those people I don't even know, like, they just fucked me up. Look at that. Look, where did those 2 guys come from? And this is a bad decision. Don't fight towards any ledge. You can see, bang. And there was a 4th guy who even came. He even jumped off with me and died. Really fucking blew my mind. That was some hot bullshit, man. I just wish I could have got the live com of this, man. It just really blew my mind that I wasn't recording, and I apologize for that, because now I have to produce, like, after commentary gameplay, which, like, I don't like doing that. Like, I like producing the commentary while I'm right there. I like doing live comms. But there's so much fun because you're giving your natural reaction to the situation. But I'm probably gonna end the gameplay right around here, like in a little bit. Yeah, like I'm gonna end the gameplay right here. It was nice talking to you guys. Your boy Versatile Gaming is out once again, and I try to fight this next guy, but as you can see, I glitched off the map. So I'm gonna end it right here, and it's your boy Versatile Gaming out again, and I'll be back next time for another.